Welcome, everyone, to Combat Wrestling Trivia. Tonight, the World Contenders Tournament quarterfinals finishes off with Steve Mesa of the Bullet Club taking on Dim Simmons, my best friend, of the Pepperoni Factory. The winner advances to face Joey Suba in the semifinals. Let's take you to that match right now. Welcome in, everyone. You can see me here on your screen. Thank you all for being here. The Dude is here. JB3 is here. Thank you guys so much for being here. If any of you are just watching along, that's fine too. But if you want to chat, go ahead. It's fun to play along. But first, let's introduce the players today. Introducing first, like I said, he is my best friend, and he's a member of the Pepperoni Club. Pepperoni, I almost said combine your guys' things, but he's a member of the Pepperoni Factory. He earned his way to the quarterfinals with a win over Matty Laws, and then an upset victory over Jacob Cameron. He is our favorite ass actor, my best friend, Dim Simmons. Hi, Dim.
Hi, how's it going? I can use both my arms, kind of, unlike last time I was here, but yeah, excited for this match. Excited for a rematch against. I'm actually not excited for a rematch against Steve because usually after I upset someone, I lose to them tremendously the next time. So I'm a little afraid, but excited for this match. He's a strong competitor, and hope I'll give him my best shot.
Wow, Dim, you just cut a big face promo. But either way, Joey
Fuck
Suba.
everybody. Fuck everybody.
Joey Suba says, I'm at trivia. Can't wait to watch when I get home. Best of luck to both. Thanks for stopping in for a second, Joey. We appreciate you. But now we have to introduce your opponent. He made his way here with a big victory on the Lights Out Trivia YouTube. Thank you to JB3 for hosting that against Eric Moreno, where they went to several overtimes. He is a member of the Bullet Club.
And
Steve
he's a little
Mesa.
bitch.
Steve Mesa.
Ooh, can you feel it in the air, gentlemen? I feel the tension. I feel the boiling rising to the top. And as I rise to the top, it will show up at the end of the night that I will get my revenge on Dennis Simmons. Because he edged me out last time. And guess what? I am back for some blood.
Well, we hope that Dim does not have any more injuries as he's just healing from his arm injury. But
Still better than Jacob Cameron's promos.
oh boy, okay, you are going heel. All right.
You told me I don't know what to do. I like everybody. I don't know.
He's a tweener, man.
Yeah, he's only a dick when he needs to be or when he has to slay. All right. So, as you guys know, there's 4 rounds tonight. Round 1, round 2, the battle zone, and the final round. We're going to start with round number 1. And that one, before we start though, I gotta bet those loonies before I forget. You go ahead, everyone in the chat. You can bet them now. Is it gonna be Dim? Is it gonna be Steve? Bet them now. It is time to bet, you loonies. Get it done. Round number 1 starts like this. 4 questions worth 1 point each. 2 questions each based on the first round straights given by both combatants. 1 final question with 4 possible answers in random category. 1 point per correct answer. 8 total points available. So, we are going to go ahead and start. What did I put first? We're going to start with the ROH World Women's Championship. And your question is, which wrestler received a bye in the first round of the tournament to crown the first ROH World Women's Champion? Only one lady got a bye in the first round of this tournament. Who was it? You're a big Slayer fan, Dim?
Big time.
Big time. All right. Looks like you are both in. I wasn't sure if you were just like showing that or just like you're like, I wasn't like, I see it. But all right, Dim, what do you got?
Porn star name Angelina Love.
And Steve.
I put down Mirinda Elise.
Correct answer is Angelina Love.
Nice, good pull.
Toilet study.
That's what you did when you were like, hang on, I gotta go take a piss. You're like, all right, Wikipedia, right quick. All right. So your second question. Who did Mercedes Martinez defeat to win the interim? I put interim women's championship at Supercard of Honor 15. I think that's something I picked up from JB3. If I make a typo in the question, I gotta fix it. I don't care if I read it right, I gotta fix it.
Okay.
All right, you're both in. Steve, what do you have?
I put Serena Deeb.
And Dim.
Dr. Death's favorite AEW wrestler, Willow Nightingale.
Damn, the correct answer is Willow Nightingale.
Wow.
Damn. Good last minute study, Dim. Holy shit, okay.
I liked it because it was a really easy thing to study for because there was like 15 matches or something. I could just kind of look at it. I don't know.
There probably has been a lot more on the AEW side of things. I guess that last question was an AEW side of things. But we are going to go to Hasbro's. And your first question is... Which Hasbro figure featured the real wrestling action move of the nuclear knockout? I should have put these in the other order, honestly. Sometimes I'm like, I write them, but we're here.
Can I go grab it?
Maybe later.
That'd be embarrassing if I got it wrong.
It would, wouldn't it? All right, Dim, what do you have?
I said Adam Bomb.
Okay, and Steve?
Adam Bomb.
That's why I said I should have been a number one. Nuclear kind of gave it away. It is Mr. Adam Bomb. To go into your question. Number 2. Imagine if Adam Bomb actually did that back in the day. Adam Bomb, baby! Which 2 wrestlers in the Series 10 blue cards has The Undertaker defeated at WrestleMania? We need both to get the point.
Oh, okay.
Dim, you're in?
Yeah.
Hold on, I'm still
Yep.
thinking.
No, you're good. I just wanted to know if Dim was in. As a friendly reminder, you are in, so you're good. But please remember to keep your hands on screen, Dim. But you are in.
Okay, I believe I'm in.
All right, Steve, what do you got?
I put Sean HBK and Giant Gonzalez.
And Dim.
That's what I had too.
HBK and Giant Gonzalez. Yes, clean sweep across the board. That moves us up to 4 for Dim, 2 for Steve, but we're going to go into that 4-point question today. And today, your 4-point question comes in the category of ladder matches.
Okay.
And your question is... Which 4 wrestlers competed for the WCW US Championship in a ladder match on the November 8th, 1999 episode of Nitro?
You know I haven't gone to 1999 WCW, dude?
Well, maybe you should. As always, you do have a little bit more time with this one. It is the... 4-point question. I like having a laptop now because I can just monitor the stream over here to make sure, in like a viewer's view, to make sure everything's going okay. So that's always fun.
Dude, I don't even know who'd be in the picture.
Me neither.
This for you, dude.
Did he do a hydrate?
Yeah. I know, like, the hydrates on Twitch are supposed to be water, but I feel like I never drink water. I drink water during the day, but when I'm home at night, I'm just like, oh, pop.
You know, it's so funny that I got two of the Hasbro questions correct and none of the women's world
Maybe you need to start picking Hasbro's.
I don't know about that.
You just did better at it than anybody else.
That was my toilet study.
I mean, that is true. Like, even when you use it the entire clash, like, I think Steve was the only guy to go 2 for 2.
Yeah.
All right. Look, are you both in with 4 answers?
They're terrible answers.
There might be terrible answers, yeah.
All right. Dim, you're up first. What do you have?
I said Billy Kidman, Booker T, Eddie Guerrero, and Rick Steiner.
Okay, and Steve.
I put down Scott Steiner, Booker T, Scott Hall, and Rick Steiner.
All right, your correct answers are Scott Hall, Bret Hart, Goldberg, and Sid. So normally, guys, you would see in the world title picture, but they competed for the U.S. title in a ladder match randomly. So Steve, you got 1. Dim, you got 0. So that gets you a little bit closer, Steve. 4 to 3, going into round number 2. And round number 2, it works like this, as always. 4 questions for each player based on the second strength provided before the match. Each correct answer will award 1 point. There is no steals. 4 total points available in round number 2. And Steve, we're going to go ahead and start with you, and you chose NXT TakeOver title matches. And your question is, who was the final person to win the NXT Championship at a TakeOver?
Samoa Joe.
Samoa Joe is correct. And your second question. How many title matches were featured in NXT TakeOver Respect?
1.
1 is also correct. I believe it was just the women's main event because of the Dusty Rhodes Classic.
Yep.
And your third question. What was the final TakeOver to feature Johnny Gargano in a title match?
In Your House.
That is also correct for another point. And your final question. Which championship match was the longest at NXT TakeOver Unstoppable? The longest match on the card that was a title match.
Champion. So am I naming the title or
the match itself.
the match itself?
Yeah.
I'm gonna say Sasha Banks versus Becky Lynch.
That is correct as well, giving you a clean sweep of the round. You know your NXT TakeOver title matches. All right.
I was thinking about the NXT title match, but I remember that being the short sprint that it was with KO and Sami Zayn's just like going full fucking
Yeah.
stop in like a quick succession. So
Yep.
God,
All right. So, Steve, that brings you up to 7. All right. Dim, it's all on you now. And you chose WrestleMania main events. Your first question. What was the first WrestleMania to not have Hulk Hogan in the main event?
WrestleMania 4.
That is correct. Your second question. Since WrestleMania went to being a 2-night event, what is the only WrestleMania to not feature Roman Reigns in either main event?
I'm trying to get the numbers right. Can I say the year?
Yes, because we use that rule for JPO, so year or WrestleMania number is acceptable.
So it'd be 2020.
That is correct. You got the JPO rule. That's always a thing here. And your third question. How many times has more than one member of Evolution been in the same match in the main event of WrestleMania?
Let me write it down.
Yep.
of course, dude. That's why I always have like that board with me. Even if I know the answer, I have it like ready to know that I gotta write something like this because there's a question that's bound to be something where I need to think about what.
Yeah, the last time when I played trivia and tried to count something on my fingers, I said the wrong number, and JB3 still makes fun of me to this day, and that was 2 years ago. It was how many title matches happened on SummerSlam 2001, and I was like, IC Hardcore, 2 Worlds, 2 Tags, Cruiserweight, Light Heavyweight. Had 8 on my fingers, and I said 7. And I regret it all to this day, but it's okay, because the guy that beat me is a Predator, so that match is no longer online. Eat shit,
Okay.
LD.
So I only have 2 of these, but I always, when in doubt, 3 it out.
Will it work this time? Because the correct answer is a 3. It would have been WrestleMania 21, WrestleMania 25, and WrestleMania 30.
Oh yeah, they faced each other.
And Daniel Bryan. Orton, Batista, Daniel Bryan.
Oh no, I was thinking about something else.
Okay. Yes, I guess I did redeem myself. I forgot about that one question, JV3. But yeah, so that brings you, Dim. You're up to 7, but you still have one question remaining. And that question is... How many times did Brock Lesnar successfully hit an F5 on Kurt Angle in the main event of WrestleMania 19? WrestleMania 19.
Again, magic number 3.
That is also correct.
Nice.
Good job there. Congratulations on that one. He attempted it 4 times, but I think when I read it, it was the first time Angle reversed it into an angle slam. Like he slipped out of it and did an angle slam. But then it was 1, 2, then the shooting star, and then a third one.
Yeah.
All right. So, Dim, that brings you up to 8 as we go on. Why is JPO messaging me? Like, stop. JPO, if you're watching, I'm hosting a match. Chill.
I am
I'll
texting someone right now. Do
Okay, I
not
won't
think
put up the
about
match
it.
until I'll just read the rules while you're doing that. All right, the battle zone. The battle zone works like this. 1 question with at least 10 possible answers will be asked. The player with the lowest score will start until they have 5 guesses each. Each correct answer is worth 1 point, and there's 5 total points available in the battle zone for each player. But yes, JPO, if you're watching, I'm hosting a match. I'll deal with your WWT stuff at the top of the next hour when I host that match. All right. Today, your question comes in the category of Judgment Day. And your question is, who were the first 10 wrestlers to main event a Judgment Day event in the WWE? Steve, we'll start with you.
I'm gonna go with Eddie Guerrero.
Okay.
Undertaker.
Okay. Steve.
JBL.
Dan.
Kane.
Steve.
Hulk Hogan.
Dim.
Steve Austin.
Steve.
The Rock.
Okay. Dim.
Triple H.
Steve.
Batista.
Okay. And Dim, your final one.
Brock Lesnar.
Okay. All right. So, like JPO, leave me alone. All right. So, your correct answers are, in order: The Undertaker, Kane, Triple H, The Rock, Steve Austin, Hulk Hogan, Brock Lesnar, Big Show, JBL, and Eddie Guerrero. Dim, you got the 5-piece. Steve, you got the 4-piece. The only ones you guys have missed was the Big Show. It was that Big Show Brock Lesnar stretcher match. But, all right. So, Dim, that puts you up to 13. Steve, you're at 11. I mean, whether it was 4 or 5, it's still a 1-point swing for the, or 1 question swing for that final
Didn't really matter.
round. So, we're going to go ahead and bring up that final round, and it works like this. 3 points per correct answer. Starting with the lowest score, each player will choose 3 numbers between 1 and 20. Each player answers their own question until they take the lead. If one player is out of questions and not have the lead, the game is over. If one player runs out of questions before the leader answers any of theirs, a knockout is declared. If there is a tie after, which there will not be today, so I don't have to read that because it's a 2-point swing. But first, I got to go to the final round of my sheet here. And Steve, a number between 1 and 3 to shuffle the final round.
Let's go 3, baby.
When in doubt, 3
Hit
out. All right, Steve, your 3 numbers between 1 and 20.
6, 1, 9.
Mr. Rey Mysterio, booyaka booyaka. Dim, what do you got?
I'm never in railing, so he took 2 of my numbers. Is dude in the chat? Can you give me 3 numbers?
He has typed recently. Dude, give him 3 numbers.
If not, I'll just make up 3. We'll give it 5, 4, 3. We'll just go with 5, 4, 3.
He said 8. He said 8. 20. 16.
Okay. If I lose, it's dude's fault.
It's always dude's fault when you lose. That's why you tried to carry his ass in WWT, but it didn't work out. All right, Steve.
Yeah.
Your first question comes in the category of the Royal Rumble.
Yeah, right.
And your question is, Steve, which future NXT Tag Team Champion under a different gimmick was the only wrestler eliminated by Karma in the 2012 Royal Rumble?
Eliminated by Karma in the Royal Rumble in 2012. Let's see. Goddamn.
I'm happy I didn't have 6.
True. God, give me the answer. Was it Sin Cara?
Because of the question, I will accept that it was Hunico, but that's what I meant by different gimmick. So Sin Cara, because it is in the question, I will accept that.
Thank you, Jesus.
All right, so Steve, that brings you up to 3 points, and now we go back to Dim. Dim, your question, number 8. Dude chose it for you, and your question is in the category of the Altitude Era. Your question is, how many times did the WWF Light Heavyweight Championship change hands on Sunday Night Heat?
No idea, so I'm gonna say 3.
I don't know how this happened, but that is correct.
Wow.
And
That-
if I so like I wrote that a while ago. I mean, maybe a little while ago, but I believe it is. I want to say Jerry Lynn, Crash, and S.A. Rios all did it on Heat. But yes, that is correct.
3 numbers here.
If I lose, blame if you lose, blame JPO.
If I lose, blame JPO. Okay.
Always blame JPO.
And dude.
All right, Steve, you chose number 1 for your second question. And Steve, your question is in the category of Lucha Libre.
Okay.
And your question is, who is the only wrestler to have 3 reigns with the Lucha Underground Trios Championship, the most in the company?
Wow. That's a very good question. I'm gonna say Son of Havoc.
For 3 points, that is correct.
Holy fuck!
What?
The hell, dude! It's like he's the one most frequently in those trio matches. Like fucking shows up everyone.
It is true. Yeah, I think it's because he held them with like different partners, so he's the only guy that has 3, even though it's a trios title.
God. My God, dude, this fucking flying around.
All right. So, what the hell? Why is my thing working?
Jesus.
What the
Even Dim was shocked. Like, what the what?
Are you not a big fan of Lucha
I was
Underground, Dim?
counting
Also,
on you to get these wrong, dude.
I forgot to update your score, Dim. It's 16-17. All
I think
right.
this might be my highest scoring match ever.
Dim, we're going to go to your second one, and Dude chose number 20 for you. And that comes in the category of factions and tag teams. And your question, Dude. The Honky Tonk Man and Greg Valentine were known by which tag team name in the WWF?
I know this because of Hasbro's Rhythm and Blues.
That is correct. It's also, well, I mean, until that re-release, it was one of the, I believe, the rarest. There was only so many. Doesn't Matt Cardona own one? He broke it for
Yeah,
like
there
a
were
game.
like 5, and some people question if they even existed.
All right.
And he spent like $5,000 for them, and there was this joke where people were like, you can have Greg Valentine come to your house and live with you for a week for less than $5,000.
Oh my god. All right.
Look at that.
Jesus fucking Christ, Dim. What the fuck? All right, Steve, you chose number 9. And that question comes in the category of Impact Wrestling.
Kind of a bitch, of course it would.
He's a body guy.
Yes. What was that for, dude? Who's a body guy? What was the answer? I don't think Craig Valentine is a body guy.
Greg Valentine's not a body guy.
All right, so Steve, your question. Oh, that's still the same question. Why did I not copy that? Fucked it. You chose 9, right?
Yeah, unfortunately, it's an impact.
Oh, that's why. Because I pasted the old question into the impact slot. That's why. All right, your question is: who did AJ Styles pin in the 5-way match at TNA No Surrender 2009 to win his first TNA World Heavyweight Championship?
I'm gonna take my time with this one here.
Yeah, that's fine. I will let you know.
Who did he pin? Who was in that match? Fucking TNA. Fuck you, TNA. Maybe this one. No surrender. 2009. Oh, shit. Between two. Literally between two. Both of them have a good connection to AJ. I thought it would be the answer, but... Oh my god. Okay. I'm gonna go with it. To get it over with, it's been a good game, so fuck it. I'm gonna say it's Kurt Angle.
That is correct for 3 points.
Holy fucking shit!
No way.
Yes, he did.
Whoa.
He,
Oh
I
my
believe it was a springboard 450 that Kurt Angle did.
Jesus Christ.
All right, so it is 20-19. Steve, you've been having some bangers in this tournament.
Trying,
All
man.
right.
I really want to win this bad.
All
This
right.
is like 6 more points than I've ever scored before. This is, and I probably won't even fucking win.
Except for when you carried dude to that win in that one tag match because you got all the final questions right and he didn't know them.
Oh, true.
All right,
That was
so
only one.
Dim, your final question is number 16. And that corresponds to the Attitude Era. And Dim, your question is: D-Generation X defeated Jeff Jarrett in which former WWF Tag Team Champions at Breakdown 1998?
Dude, I just watched Breakdown 1998 and I don't even remember this. This is trash. But there's only... I can only think of one group. That it could be. And if I'm wrong, then I fucked up and Mesa, great game. Is it Southern Justice or the Godwins?
The winner of this match, moving on to face Joey Suba in the semifinals, is Dim Simmons. The correct answer was Southern Justice or the Godwins. I would have accepted either or because they were, like I said, the Hoodoo question earlier, they were tag champs inside the Godwins, but they teamed with Jeff Jarrett Southern Justice, so it would have been either would have been accepted. So, with a final score, what a fucking banger of a match. Dim, 22-20. In the beginning, you started off hot. Neither of you did really too hot, but Steve pulled a little bit ahead with that 4-pointer. But yeah, the Battle Zone, you guys know your Judgment Day. And you guys got every single question right in the final round. probably the first time for that in a while, if ever. So congratulations there, guys. But Dim, we're going to go to you first. Any words for Steve? He's giving you a backhand.
I thought you were trying to jerk me.
Oh, fuck.
There you go.
Oh,
Oh my god. Twitch I'm going to get Twitch TOS. All right.
no, yeah,
Dim.
that was crazy.
Dim. Yeah. Your thoughts on anything for Joey Suba?
No, with Mesa, that was, great match. I played out of my ass. Thank you, dude, for those numbers. It helped a lot. And then, I don't know. I like Joey a lot, so I'm excited to play him. And I beat him in a tag match, so that's another person I'm upset and now playing again. So we'll see. And Mesa, great match. And last time we did terribly. Like, I think the final score was like 8-6 or something like that.
11-7.
Look at where we've come.
Yes.
I mean,
and we came again.
I mean, you did, and that
Again and
handshake.
again.
Over and over again.
Yeah.
Just like Nelly says.
Oh my god. All right. So, Steve, hell of a fucking battle. Probably, dude said, now this is what we call a match of the year candidate. He also wants me to hydrate. But Steve, any words for that? And I believe you have signed.
Every match I win is a match of the year.
That is true. But dude's also a bitch. Steve, I believe you are in the CWT Rumble. That will be coming up at the end of the month. But any words for that today? Any calls for the future? It's all up to you, buddy.
No, man. Listen, I went down swinging. That final round was just literally me going down swinging. So, like, I took all those swipes, but I thought real deep and hard about those questions, and I thought real deep and hard about about trying to beat Dim in. No, man. What I'm gonna say is good luck to Dim, because even hypothetically, if you did lose to Suba, I know you have an upcoming title match with the dude. So, like, you got some stuff in your pocket, my friend. So you move on all the way to the finals. You got 2 title shots in your pocket, my friend. So just saying, I wish you luck on both matches. Joey, listen, Dim ain't nothing to fuck with, man. So get your ass ready for those Hasbro questions, because I did and I still lost. So prepare yourself, my friend, especially when you go down swinging in the final round. So get ready.
Yes, indeed. So stay tuned for that. So we have Dim against Joey, and on the other side we have Dwayne against Paul. Those matches might not be coming this week, but it's going to be soon. I know Dwayne has some scheduling issues at work, so that might not happen until later. But we're going to have some competition for you this week. As a special announcement, Alec Miller will be debuting in CWT in the coming week. Probably more next week against Travis Fade will be returning to take on Alec Miller and Alec Miller's return to CWT, as well as I might set up some kind of match coming up soon. I have a couple ideas up here in the bank if we can't finish out the tournament for now. But thank you all for being here, and go over to Pierce Wrestling on YouTube, because there is a WWT tag match. It is Eric Moreno and Jacob Cameron. You know them from CWT. They'll be taking on Jacob Barber, who will be challenging Ryan McCormick for the Twitch TV title at the finals, as well as Pez, who hasn't played CWT yet, but good guy. So they're going to be in a tag team match over there. So go over to Pierce Wrestling. It's going to be a great time. Other than that, thank you all for being here, and we will see you all later. Have a great night, everybody. Goodbye.